So, the last time we left off, you guys needed boom powder to close off a cave with. Seems like giants kept coming through and killing people and eating them, pretty much. Dragonborns was getting blamed for it. They just want to be left alone, pretty much. So, you went to this town to get boom powder. You figured out it's very expensive, far more than money what you have. You made a deal with this man. That it seems like he owns this. You've never made sure or anything, but he's made you a deal. And you guys settled. Marv shook his hand for 500 gold for the boom powder.
Which we don't have.
You guys are now walking into the cave.
We're actually not that far
the mine.
from it, but I'm sorry, I couldn't talk him down anymore. Also, don't put this on me.
Put on whoever I want.
Oh, so we're walking down.
Lethea is currently with you. You guys are not leaving her. She's just being very
No,
quiet.
she has a sore throat right now. She can't really talk. Spontaneous sore throat.
We would spend
sick.
the next hour and a half looking through this entry of the cave, just to give Summer time to get here, if that was the case. But yeah, so we just need to find out what happened to the people.
So what you see is whenever you enter, you see this without the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Well, there's some, but not as many.
It's still a cave.
That's fine.
It's a mine, but...
Alright, so keeping
Who
our
wants to go
eyes
first?
peeled for what's happening. I
Yeah,
assume
I
someone
go
with dark
first.
vision.
12
Mark just put light on my.
miners has went missing in this. So
For the amount of times that has fucked us over, light on the shield is not happening.
Whatever.
yeah, for now you can see clearly as you see torches.
Once we get to the
okay.
Underdark, then we're gonna need light, and then it's gonna bite us in the ass.
God damn it. We need more mass like you. Let that one. But whatever, I go first.
Alright. So you guys are just gonna start walking in, normal pace, just going.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to pick I want to be an eye out for any cave-ins or something like that.
Well, if you're gonna be actively looking around, roll a perception.
Okay.
Whoever else is gonna be actively looking around for stuff, make a perception.
No, fuck everything.
16?
Or-
That's a good one.
You guys can just be walking through, not really paying attention, use your
I mean,
passives.
we do need to pay attention at least a little.
I'm just using my passive, which is better than all of that.
Alright, so you're not paying attention, you're just gonna use passive.
I'm just using passive.
So you... there it is. Alright.
Just 17, so.
Yeah, it's higher
Everybody else is actively looking everywhere and just kind of let me see. They're not really picking up anything besides just people's been through here. You guys have walked roughly about 30 minutes, and there's less and less light of torches. It starts to get dark, but you can still see. You guys walk about 30 more minutes, and then it starts to get really dark because there's no more torches.
Everything is just in a straight line, right?
So far, there's just been one way.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I can strike a torch. Or no, I'll hold light and I'll just be behind Nemo. So once we see a corner, I can just like quickly snuff it.
And you are wearing your owl goggles again, yes?
Yeah.
Alright.
I got them back from summer when I wasn't confused.
You guys walk roughly about 30 more minutes, and then there's 3 different ways you can go.
Ah, fuck me, sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Is there, like...
There's one with rails going down it, one that looks like people walked down, and then the one to the right just kind of looks like people kind of... Well... You don't really know without a survival roll. I guess.
I was about to roll that actually. Yeah.
Let me get to my thing. Survival.
Kind of dark. Everything else is kind of really obvious.
13.
17.
Not gonna lie, I wish I didn't have expertise in survival.
Marv and Nemo knows there's definitely been people coming and going, but with you looking at it, you know they've definitely been carrying stuff from in and out of here. Their tracks is deeper.
Okay.
Not as many tracks as the middle one, though.
Like, are they coming up or going down? Or both?
They're coming both ways.
Okay.
Oh, as a precaution, has there been a chance I could see a pickaxe?
You would have seen a pickaxe walking through here, yes?
Especially
at the very beginning.
Since I do not have one, I'll just take one with me.
Alright.
Are you gonna mine now? You're gonna be a miner?
I'm more worried about a cave-in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Does, like... I don't know. How do they smell? The tunnels smell?
Make a perception.
I thought you meant Marv and Nemo.
How do they smell? Do they smell bad? They make a perception.
Prestidigitation. I smell fine.
A smell check.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Somehow, you made your bear form nose come through, and you can smell just as well as a bear can. To the left, it smells really musty, and you smell some coal and just not good stuff. The one in front of you, you smell sweat and different things. Doesn't smell too good. And to the right, you smell like gunpowder and, well, you know, boom powder, and sweat and stuff.
Which smells like the sweat smells the freshest? Oh, that's a gross question. I don't like.
Do you want to know which one that smells the freshest?
Sweat smells the freshest.
Or maybe the most living?
Yeah, like most recent sweat trail.
Alright, the one to the right.
Guys, I think we should go to the right.
Might have war. Mess of war, but
it smells sweaty.
We actually don't have any idea when they went, so.
Alright, we'll head to the right then.
Let's very go to the right. Sweaty this way. Very sweaty.
Let's go to the right then.
Alright then. Right it is.
Right, alright.
I hope I never have to utter the phrase, which sweat smells the strongest.
I would have gone with which smells like more people.
Alright, you guys walk about 20 minutes down this tunnel, and it's quite blatant and obvious. Everybody can just pick up on this. You would have to be pretty much blind not to see it. It starts to turn more and more into a cave setting, more open than what's in this picture. And up to the left, there's a giant spider web.
Giant as in a large family of spiders, or giant as in it could support a spider of 200 to 300 pounds?
You think you can jump on it and it wouldn't break?
Oh, hell no. Nope.
Can I do that?
No.
Like bigger than the spider webs I make.
Whee!
It would remind you of the spider's webs you can make in different forms.
Okay.
But bigger.
Same thickness and everything. If you took time, you can make a spider web this big.
Oh, so it's just, you know, a nice, lovely spider. She has
yeah, it's about 5 feet tall and probably about 3 feet wide.
Yeah, Turkus, don't jump on that because
you
might become spider food.
You might get stuck.
No, here's what happens. No, stop. See, here's what happens. That spider can feel that no matter where
he touches the spider web, and it kind of just kind of moves.
Yeah, I don't like that. See, spiders.
Nothing.
Like when I'm
nothing
spider,
seems to happen though.
See, we're
I
fine.
can feel that no matter where I am.
We're fine.
I don't.
It's possible that these.
I don't see any spiders yet.
I don't.
It's possible that these people just got eaten by spiders.
These are probably just decorations.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. But
Turkish, they're using metal tools. They're not druids. It's not decorations.
Hey, thank you. This isn't my choice of decorations either. It's not my kind of decor here.
Says the woman with 3 corpses on her.
Well, you know, I look good.
Maybe they just left them up from Halloween. I don't know.
What's Halloween?
It's a gnome thing.
Yeah.
It's a gnomish holiday.
Fuck, I love that joke. Name a distinct race.
He's never really seen like any other gnomes in his life, and he's always lived with elves. he knows about gnome holidays.
I read about them in a book. No.
All right.
Let's just continue carefully.
We can like walk by it, right? Like we don't, or do we have to like go through it?
No, it's just up and to your left, like above you and to your
left. We're in a cavern now. So
wait, could Turkus even reach it?
Yeah, he could.
Like
if he used his staff, or if he like tiptoed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat Turkus one of these days.
Not only did I tiptoe, I tippy-toed.
All right, let's move past the. I'm gonna keep.
Turkus, you would have realized you didn't really say anything to the rest of them whenever you was doing this.
Oh, of course.
But it was really hard to get your finger off of there once you stuck your finger to it.
I didn't want them to make fun of me, so I kept that to myself.
Okay. I figured you wouldn't have said that out loud. Like, finger, it's hard to get off.
Yeah.
It's hard for him to get off, yeah.
Well, you know his doodle and all.
I'm sorry.
Let's continue.
Right.
I did a slow clap.
Let's move on.
Very, very slow clap. All right.
All right.
About 5 more minutes. You make it to a bridge.
Oh, I get it. That was good.
And it's roughly about 30 to 40 feet across. It's just a sheer cliff, it looks like, in the darkness.
Can I look over the edge and see if there's
Sure.
anything down there?
Does the bridge look like it was here then the mining expedition, or the mining expedition built the bridge?
Does it look like there's a Balrog anywhere?
It
I'm
looks
kinda
like
worried about
probably
that.
the miners made it.
Is the bridge steady?
Yes, it's
Do
very
an investigation if you want to check out the bridge.
Is it gnome sturdy?
I will investigate it without actually walking on it.
But I mean, that's a Balrog. The 17 is a Balrog check, by the way.
I'm more worried about trolls.
Yeah.
They're under the bridge.
You look down and you see darkness, Raina.
That's fucking dark. Eesh.
The only reason you guys can really see at this point is because somebody's walking around with a torch. But looking down into this nothingness, it's just completely black.
Hey, Turkus, you want to jump and see how far it goes down?
No.
No.
And the only reason why you know how far across this is, and you actually see the other side, is because you guys can see in dark vision everybody besides Nemo and Litea.
Right, and how does the bridge look?
It seems very sturdy. It actually seems far more sturdy than what it needs to be just for humans to cross. Seems like they probably carry stuff over this.
Like carts and shit.
Possibly. Alright. Is there a breeze?
I'm the heaviest, so let me go first.
Is there a breeze?
Do you stop to see if there's a breeze?
Yes.
I make a breeze for him, just by his ear, with Druidcraft.
Do you want to make it where he doesn't see you?
Yes.
Make a sleight of hands check then. Versus his perception. Just, I guess, is he does not notice this. You do feel a breeze. A nice breeze just kind of floating through your hair.
The fuck?
It's coming from your right side.
To my right?
Yeah, but nothing's to your right, like people-wise, like it just.
Is it wall? Is it wall or is it cavern?
You're on like a. Hold on. Just 1 second.
Like, I can punish her for this. You just gotta give me the details.
Don't punish me.
You have no idea she did it to you.
I know. But if she just made a wall, if she just made a wind come out of a wall, I'm just like, What in the fuck?
I figured we were like Bridget Doom style.
Anyway, I was trying to say is like,
I normally don't show you guys this, but
okay.
I have maps for all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so that's what I thought it was. It's like it's not a solid bridge. It's like a rope bridge. That's why I asked about wind, because I don't want to get blown off. Like if we're between two entrances to a mountain. No. I was gonna say like let's tie a rope. Okay, how sturdy the bridge is. We can still flip the sumbitch.
Okay, I'll walk in first then.
I want to be behind Nemo and I want to shake the bridge as we walk across.
How much are you gonna shake it?
Get both sides and give one of these.
Okay.
Let me put the...
Luckily, it's rope on each side.
Is it tall enough for Turgis to reach, or can he please fall off the side of the bridge?
Well, he kind of has to reach up like slightly above his head to get these ropes, but yeah, like that. Kind of looks like a gorilla going crazy on there.
Do you want to be on my shoulder, Stacy?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
This bridge is so spooky. It's moving on its own. You guys see that?
Deception.
I'm rolling perception while I'm walking.
Alright. What are you looking for?
Just anything.
Just anything out of the ordinary. It's not going to work. I roll it now. Oops. Walking forward. Walking forward. Just waiting
I thought you was behind him, Turkus.
Yeah, you're right behind him now.
I'm not getting on the shaky bridge while Turkus is there.
I was gonna say everyone else like hold up. Like let's
fucking
move in
wait
groups.
to cross.
And Lethea's just gonna give you an odd look, like it's sturdy.
Marv,
and Nemo, stop right there.
Yep.
I got you. I'll catch you, buddy.
I'm about to say like we move in groups so one group can secure the other side. Because we don't know. I'm not talking about the bridge being not safe. I'm talking about what if this is a trap.
About this time, you just hear something underneath the bridge. You just hear underneath the bridge. And about this time...
I wanted to cast light down there, damn it.
From underneath the bridge is going to pop up at the end of the bridge, like going from underneath to on top of it. Spider.
Spider friend.
Ah, he's spooky.
Icky. Ew.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
he's within range.
Stupid spider.
Should I talk to Spider friend?
I don't think they're going to...
Does a 17 hit you, Tom?
17 is my armor class.
Alright. So, from underneath the bridge, you just see some fangs and a couple of legs just come at you and just sink into your thigh, doing 22 points of damage.
That was fun.
I mean, I don't see why it's me. I was in the middle. The middle's supposed to be the safest.
And Lethea is gonna get hit for 16 points of damage. As another one just comes from the side and just lays into her.
Did they technically come within her range so she can hit them?
She had no idea she was there.
No, it was surprise.
Man,
and now
Lethea and I
everybody
are
roll
always
initiative.
I had to try.
Lethea and I are always in there. Every time. Not even fair.
They're like underneath it and like lunging around.
Oh, 9.
Hey, not... Oh, fuck, that's a lot of spiders.
I don't like spiders. Oh,
That's
man.
only 3.
I don't like how many legs they have.
That's the thing you don't like about spiders.
I don't like it.
Like the worst form of arachnophobia ever.
Oh, God.
Alright.
That's too many legs.
Ooh, they rolled a 0 for initiative. That's great, guys. Oh.
No.
They can never go.
Dang, you guys like suck on initiative, but go ahead,
Lethea?
Marv. Yeah, go ahead.
What about Lethea?
I'm adding. Go ahead.
Okay. So, not great, cause the spiders, and there's really not much I can fucking do with these bastards. Wait. Okay, this spider here is underneath, or is he like crawling up the side?
Both of the spiders on what it looks like to the sides are almost all the way underneath the bridge. They just keep wrapping around the side and lunging at you and then going back.
So would they have like advantage on? Like, would they be harder to hit?
Yeah, because you would have to stab underneath the bridge, or wait until they lunge.
So their bodies are underneath the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So if I use the shove action to knock them prone, could I knock them off the bridge into the bottomless pit below?
Maybe, if you want to try. Depends if you you win the battle of the shove war.
I don't want to be on the bridge when that happens. Yeah.
Currently, you're not on the bridge, so.
Yeah, and oh, actually, fuck it. Spider in front of Nemo. Because I think we should all get the hell off this bridge.
Mm-hmm. That's different. Priority.
But to hear something he's not gonna like to hear. Really? One? Come on. Alright. Dissonant Whispers. 15 DC save. Or 14. The Welcome Other Game got a packed
Oh look, I have a
+1.
new thing added to my list.
Her save DC is 17 at level 5.
I saw you add that.
What?
Hmm?
What you talking about?
I see. Oh, I'm so cute.
And he does not save. Is it the one to the left?
No, the one right in front. Because I want to get us off the bridge.
Okay.
So yeah, he now has to spend his reaction to move as far away from me as physically possible, which is his movement speed.
Alright.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
That's my action, bonus action, inspiration, Tom. Turkus. Why not?
Woo!
Because you're the one who has the mighty punch. If you can punch him off, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking punch us.
My hand is small enough to fit in between the boards on the bridge.
Yeah. Like you're the one person who wouldn't have disadvantage. Also, the big spider in front moves. This one.
On his turn, right?
No, right now.
No, right
he
now
loses his reaction to move immediately.
Oh, okay. Well. Okay. Just gonna put him off there because there's no map, but alright. Now it's Lithea's turn. Where's her sheet?
So all agreeance go get the hell off the bridge?
Weapon.
Yeah, I'm moving forward.
Right. She is going to move forward 5.
It's better to fight them
20.
in solid ground.
She's going to move up to right here, which is kind of ready to action if. No, it's good. She'll throw a javelin, won't she?
She can't hit it with her reach? Whoa.
Far away.
No, that spider's not there. It's pretty far.
Oh, okay.
It's farther away.
That's what I didn't know.
30 feet above. I just moved them over.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. They went up the wall. Okay.
Alright, so boom, boom. 2 javelins just sink into this thing. It just lets out a kind of weird sound and it collapses.
Oh.
Yeah. Get
Ooh,
shit on,
okay.
motherfucker.
8 plus at least 10. So not the toughest things in the world, but they have a surprise.
And now these things, one's gonna try to bite Nemo, one's gonna try to bite Tom. Let's do this. With that 8, it won't hit Nemo. It's just gonna cling off your shield as you backhand it away. And with a 6, that won't hit Tom as he starts shaking the bridge again. It kind of throws off balance, and it just 2 fangs go sticking into the wood.
Dang right. Ain't gonna get me.
Right, it's your turn.
Okay, so question. How big are they size-wise?
If you're just purely talking about their main body, not their legs.
Yeah.
About 4 feet long and how they stand normally is about 3 feet tall.
Could a giant frog swallow one?
Yeah, probably. You can swallow a human, so yeah.
Frogs eat spiders, right?
Sure.
That's fucking nature.
There are frogs that eat rabbits.
Yeah, it's fucking nature.
You want to turn into a frog?
Yeah. Oh, guys, it's been a while since I've been here. To the frog.
Really gotta stop
at the very edge of this, but you turn into a frog.
Should have cast spark skin, but I didn't. I'll roll my health in a second. Health, and I'm gonna tongue one of them.
Do it.
Try to pull him close to me. If my thing would work, that didn't work. That was nothing. All right.
Probably could have just like grasping vine them into the pit.
And with the 6, it will not hit him. He's moving around way too much.
Motherfucker.
Is that everything you want to do?
Yes, that's it.
Darkus, it's now your turn.
I want to try and poke my staff in between the slats underneath me to try and dislodge one of these spiders.
Alright.
Heck, you have enough attacks. You could attack them both. That hits.
They definitely do hit.
Woo!
Are you going after one or both of them?
I was going after the one nearest me.
Alright, so this one, because that one's been attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so wham wham! And you know its body actually came off, but it's holding on by its 2 front feet or legs.
And then I have 2 unarmed strikes. Can I try and step on its little spider feet?
Sure.
Oh shit!
Boom.
And with that, you just crack, crack. And the only thing you see is the spider start to fall into darkness.
Fuck this shit.
Is that everything you want to do, Tom?
If I run off the bridge, does the other spider get an attack of opportunity?
If you run out. Well, either way, yeah.
Alright, I'll let Nemo take care of him.
Listen, yeah, we could probably just kick his ass.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack him twice.
I'm a little sorry I used a first level spell.
Shoving my sword into his face.
Alright. You hit him once, but you whiff with the second one. You cut off one of his many little legs with the first attack.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my chill version.
Alright, go,
Athletics check.
Yeah. And it rolls a 9 as you just backhand it with your shield, and it starts flying off in this direction. And then it starts going into the darkness.
Hooking spiders.
Yeah, then I start moving.
And you guys are out of initiative. You guys killed the spiders.
Yeah! Let's get the hell off this thing, though.
Yep.
That was
Gone.
That's...
Are you going to stay
That
frog?
wasn't hard.
You just see a frog just orbit. I mean, the toad. You're going over.
I lick my eyeball.
Which one?
Of course
the right guess, left wrong.
Left eyeball always. like a good luck charm.
The right eye never needs to get lubricated. No, never. Just the one on the left.
Yeah, Reyna never needs to moisturize.
Wait, does anybody get anything back on a short rest?
I get my wild shapes back.
Tom, do you get anything back?
Key points. And
I'll drop my wild
shapes.
I'll go back to elf.
Like, we could
The
probably...
things are just gonna look at you. I didn't rage, so. As she pulls 2 javelins out of this spider, just back in her backpack.
Maybe better just to spend a couple hit dice as opposed to a spell. Or are you guys fine?
Yeah, everybody's fine. Nobody used anything.
Yeah, but you guys got hit.
Well, Turkish got beat up.
Tom got fucking wrecked.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
You are poisoned right now, so.
Oh, that was not stated. Lay of hands. Lay of hands.
Oh.
No, okay. I said, and the spider bites on to him, doing.
Wait, what's lay on hands though for you?
Cures poison.
Oh, Leia has I can kill poison.
I can use less. I can use lesser restoration.
But Leia has is technically free. How much hit points do you need?
22.
Okay, I hit you 22 and spend 5 for the poison.
Wait, how much is that worth in spell slots?
2 spell slots.
Once you cut that down a little, we'll take a short rest. I can Song of Rest and spend hit dice.
I don't. Yeah,
You have like 3 lay hands left, I do believe. 3 points, something like that.
Yeah, 3 points. Yeah, I know.
After doing this, all right. So Turkus, your hamstring just starts to heal, and that extreme pain that was in your leg, that was throbbing, probably the poison, it went away.
Thank you, Nemo.
Don't worry. That's why I'm here.
Alright. I mean, we can still take the short rest, get our recharges back. Because I'm down in inspiration.
Oh, let me check if Leia has combat as a short rest.
Oh, I can also restore a first level spell. Or Dylan, am I at second level spell slot now?
No, it's a long rest.
With what?
The Song of Rest you gave me. That lets me
restore. Just one.
Just one for now? Alright.
Yeah, just first level.
Ooh, I forgot that.
My Leia has combat as a long rest. So.
Well, I can give you back a first level spell for that. That's like how many points? Or is it...
That's up to Dylan if spell slot returns my Leia hands.
No, that's like something else. It's
okay.
It's your divine power going into it.
Oh yeah,
it's
no shit, I shouldn't touch that.
Yeah, the Leia hands is divine completely.
All right, then let's take a rest.
Not magic per se.
All right, then let's take a short rest. Get Key back, get Bard back, get Beast back, and get Nemo some dice.
I don't get anything back. My Leon has come back as a long rest.
Hit dice, because you got smacked.
I did not take any damage.
Who did?
You guys should be at full health now.
Lethea.
Lethea can spend some hit dice.
Yeah.
How much is she down?
Lethea
16 or 18
is 45 out of 58.
So it's all right.
She can spend like two. She can spend like two hit dice.
Yeah, so we just get everything back, so we'll be ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just gotta double check how much my Song of Rest is. I think I don't know if it went up yet or not. No, it did.
So you guys gonna take a short rest on the other side of the bridge?
Yeah, on the other side of the bridge.
All right.
Just quick breather and. Yeah, I guess you can spend like a hit die and then my d6. Then hooray, we're back up to full.
Let's not touch any more spider webs, just in case more of those fuckers show up. Turkus.
And then
you think that's why you bit me?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think they care.
I speak spider, and I think that's why.
Your hit die become a D8 at level 9.
Yeah, I saw. But she does get a d6.
Spiders are small.
And now she's full health.
Oh, hey, there we go. It's almost like we're a true adventuring party. All right, let's continue on.
Yay, adventuring!
You guys sit around for roughly about 30 minutes, just
shooting the shit.
Guess, talking about just random stuff and
little snack break. I get a song out.
Break.
Have a Cliff Bar.
Ooh, I could snap into a Slim Jim.
I thought spiders would be a little bit tougher.
Henry, he was still kind of shaking from the spiders because it doesn't seem like he likes spiders too much.
I snuggle him in my bosom. He's safe in there.
Alright.
He's safe in the bosom.
Oh,
you guys walk about 20 more minutes and there's just a Y in the road two ways you can go.
Can I do a sniff check?
Sure.
Wait, has anybody been dropping breadcrumbs behind us? We went right over the bridge, and now we're gonna have another option.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a sniff check. Sniff check.
I'm looking for footprints.
14.
Yeah, let me keep that up. We went straight.
Alright, so you
We went right.
you smell, and both kind of smells the same, just kind of like a dusty mine. With your survival check, Marv, you would definitely know the fresher prints are to the left.
Is that all I can
fresh
tell?
print, even.
You would have seen a few spider tracks from both sides. Both sides also has just normal people walking, but to the left seems fresher. You would know that the last people that was supposed to come in here was a search party.
Alright. Last signs of life that weren't spiders is to the left. Both sides got spiders. This may just be a big spider infestation, but I don't know. You think they would have seen something like this before?
Yeah, they're miners. They're supposed to be prepared for this kind of things.
Does anyone have the postal code for Terminex?
No.
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 No, we mostly know our circle of friends.
No, that deity's not around, sorry.
Oh, that one.
That's my favorite deity.
Wait, no. At 7th level, I can cast Orkin Man.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
So we are going left?
Yes.
Okay,
To the left are more signs of living, but also
Okay,
spiders.
left.
Be wary of spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping alert.
I could do pass without a trace, but I don't. We're kind of in their home turf. It doesn't really.
I don't think they don't need to track us. We're going into their home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to work this time.
If we had a magic carpet, that would.
This entire time you've been slightly going down. But
no shit.
It starts to go farther, like more and more steep as the longer you go. You guys walk about 45 minutes later, and it starts to look less and less like a mine and more like they're prepping this to mine. It looks like
just general minerals.
They're blowing away walls and stuff to get it ready for people to actually come in and start mining. You're getting a feeling this is towards the end of the mine, at least this direction of the mine.
Do we get an idea what they're trying to mine? Like, if this is the part they're not just. I don't know.
You can roll investigation and just kind of look around. I suppose.
You gotta pay a fucker, okay? I'm worried.
Well, I'm more concerned about, like, were they mine us to be a tunnel to somewhere, or just they trying to get minerals out, or maybe somebody wants quarry stone. I don't know.
So
Marv's looking around and he's like, every once in a while you see some boom powder, but not very much of it at all. Just on the floor.
Wait, really? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Any, like, containers of it?
No, it's not enough to contain it. I'm just talking about you just see some on the ground.
Could I collect some?
Scoop it up.
But Raina would know, knowing she hates metals, you know, she would have known that there's gold in here.
There's gold.
A decent amount.
There's gold in them there hills.
Where's that?
Seems like a gold mine.
Where's that pickaxe? Let's fucking go to town.
Did the guy tell us not to do anything else other than save the persons?
No, he didn't.
Nope.
That's why I'm asking Dylan.
I believe we are under the rule of finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Marv, you would definitely know a people, like a person, owns mines, and anything in there, they own.
Yeah.
How are they gonna know? How are they gonna know?
Yeah, you don't got cameras set up here.
Yeah.
What? I mean, a pocket.
So yes, it'll take anything from in here, even the pickaxe, if you don't leave it. Like.
Yeah, if we're caught with anything from in here, it'll not be a good day, and I'm a damn decent liar. I'm not a damn decent enough liar to go through a mining company.
Okay, but how are they going to tell? Does gold have like special sparkles that only go to one mine?
Does it have his name on it?
I think if we go to a mining town
guys.
with pockets full of gold from a mining company...
Maybe I was holding on to it.
Yeah, he didn't check our pockets before we went in here.
Wasn't
You're
the
right.
TSA?
You're right. But the last thing we need is for this to get any more weird.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Right? Your target.
People being eaten by giants.
Okay, but what if we can't even afford the stuff to get rid of the giants?
I suppose the best thing, if we truly wanted to do this, we could, say, mine a couple bags full of gold, bring it up with us when we're done, give it to the guy, and say, hey, instead of paying you, here's some days' work of gold.
Yeah, we worked off the rest of our debt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is a possible idea.
Okay.
And we just keep a little extra for ourselves as well.
I would say we would depend on his generosity and not actually try to swindle him.
But stop, because do you really think miners get like 500 gold a day? Do you think that really equals that? If we bring him that, I don't
didn't
really
say it was good. I'm just saying
that math.
There's
works
no way
out.
of getting anything out of here without being incredibly sneaky.
Well, look, I smuggle Henry in my bosom. I'll just take Henry out and we'll shove some gold in there.
Yeah, we can be sneaky. We do that.
I'm just Nemo. We gotta keep walking. We gotta keep walking.
There's so much shit in that coat.
I got pockets.
Wait a second, I'm eating my cookie.
Look, Nemo's in his own world right now. We're having this argument.
Hey, can I get pizza real quick?
Oh, here's a thought. You go get pizza. Here's a thought. Okay, so I have the heads. What if I put the gold inside the head? No one's gonna look in a head.
You know what? You're right. You're right. No one is going to defile your heads.
There's like no brain in there. I taxidermied them. Just put some gold in there.
I mean, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not stopping you. I'm just giving myself a plausible reason to ignore what you're doing, so when I say I didn't know they were doing it, I wouldn't be lying.
Then can I borrow a pickaxe? Because I have something
Dylan,
stuck under
can I
my
make
nail.
a wisdom check to see if this is a good idea?
No, you keep saying, like, make Nemo do a wisdom check. No, just, if you want to do it yourself, that's fine.
No, that's what I mean. Can I do a wisdom check to see
on
if
yourself, sure.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. It's like,
I
is
need your
this a good
pickaxe,
idea? Ability
My
check?
nails are dirty.
But she wants a pickaxe. She's already made up her mind.
I know.
I want a pickaxe.
I want to know if this is a good if this is even feasible as a good idea, if it's worth more trouble than it's worth. 17?
You would know there's a decent amount of gold around you. It's up to you if you think you can think of a way to smuggle it out.
Yeah, my head. Hi ho, bitch. Give me.
You have to remember that this is raw.
It depends on how well you think the head idea is. Like, how well that idea is. Like, it's up to you on that. If you think it's a good idea, then you're like, yeah, probably. If you think you will get found out, then no. But it's definitely gold around.
Let's save the search party first, and then we can deal about this later. As it stands now, every second we wait could be them dying.
Okay, but what if they're with us? How are we supposed to smuggle the gold if they're not with us?
Simple. Me and Nemo will assist them out. Because we're the guys who can heal.
Gotcha.
There we go. Let's continue forward.
Remember, you have to remember. Okay, so you have to remember one thing. This is raw gold. You cannot sell it. You cannot sell this.
I don't know how to melt this. And if we don't melt it, no one will take it.
We'll figure it out.
But way later, when we get out of this town.
I mean, we'll need. Yeah.
When we
I'm an expert smelter. I can smelt.
Isn't that what gnomes do? You
Yeah.
smelt?
Yeah.
It's more
in your blood or
thing.
something.
Okay.
No, gnomes do it too.
It's just a short person thing. Dwarves, gnomes, halflings, all of them. Yeah.
Okay, I finished with my cupcake. I'm searching for the people. So.
I like to think Nemo literally had a cupcake break, just like while we're all.
Yep.
pulls
I have
it
my
up.
coffee break.
Okay.
I'm walking
Yeah. Look,
and
Alright.
searching for the people.
Alright. Pretty much as soon as
Damn. Okay. Gracias, tan bueno.
I'm sort of tracking.
Bueno.
alright, so
I know that word.
A mí también.
just a couple minutes, pretty much just right around the corner from where you guys was. It looks like there was a pulley system.
Whoop, whoop.
The
I'm
second-
barbarian.
You know on large skyscrapers, how people cleans the windows, how they
Yeah.
have that little thing. It's like that, but it looks like it's been broken,
Oh.
and it just go. There's about a 10-foot gap, and then just a cliff going up.
Wait, so was it going up or down?
It looks like it's broken. It's only hanging on by one piece of rope.
Can we tell if it was intended to go down or up?
Purely on the side of the rope, it looks like it's meant to go up to the cliff above you,
Okay.
forward and above.
All right. Interesting. Does it? Like, I'm trying to follow the tracks. Does it seem like we need to go up to find the search party?
It definitely seemed like they probably went up there.
All
How
right.
you doing?
Summer's here, yay!
Who's really good at
You
climbing?
missed our argument about gold.
Oh, we argued about gold.
Raina and Turkus want to loot a gold mine.
There's a shit ton of gold here.
I'm an
That's not the
expert
craziest
climber.
thing I've heard.
Yeah.
And you
So,
know what?
Tom.
We could kind of use the gold.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Because it's
Tom,
not gold.
It's not an open mine.
There's still a rope going up it, and then it's just a sheer cliff going up.
I'm,
Are you gonna
I'm
try to
still
go
on the rope like a gym class.
Okay, you're
Wait,
going up.
hold on. Before he does that, I was going to hand him the part of the rope that was cut from the cart so he can tie it back up.
It seems extremely broke. The actual wheel that the rope goes around is the thing that's broke.
Oh,
Oh, mending! Mending!
fuck.
My cloak! Can that work there?
It could if you want to get it and put it in there and use it.
That sounds so weird.
Yeah, put it in
Like,
there.
Just like which direction is the sweat the freshest? Yeah, we're not weird tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm missing all the weirdness.
Turkus is climbing up.
Yep, he's climbing.
Whoa,
Fucking psycho. Can I get Turkus? I'm
Wait.
gonna trust you with something.
Yeah, I'm trustworthy.
No, the broken part's on our end. The broken part's
Oh,
near
the-
us.
Wait,
You
where's
can you
the-
can reach and get the
Oh,
broken
I
part.
can reach it. Fuck you, Turkus.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about you. You do whatever.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Whatever, and he just climbs
Be
right up.
careful up there.
I'm
You
gonna.
climb, you climb up with no problem,
Under
Turkus.
the rope, just like spot Turkus in case he happens to slip and fall. I'll catch him.
Yeah. Alright, but Turkus climbs up.
No, I'm
Raina
good flatting
repairs the
today.
bucket.
Yeah, so I'm
Uh,
gonna whip off my cloak like a cool person, and I'm gonna kind of wrap it around it, so it's all. And
Alright,
hope really, really hard that it works.
are you gonna activate
Think
it?
happy thoughts.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
bump your energy into it? Alright.
Bump, bump, bump.
Immediately catches fire.
It starts to give a dim light, and then just a few seconds later, it just kind of fades, the light.
I take the cloak off of it.
And it seems like it fixed it
Ah,
completely.
sweet. I fucking put my cloak back on.
Yay!
I knew there was something there.
Even the dirtiness of this part, just purely from being in the mine for so long, it's completely clean. Looks like Smith just got done making it.
You're welcome.
That's a good find, girl.
Thank you.
Yay.
Alright, so you put this back on?
Yeah, of course I do, because I look fancy.
Alright, Turkus, it's pretty obvious where they had this rope tied off. They even made like a little notch into this, it's not like a little, it's a huge rock that they eventually grind it into to put the rope around so it don't just come off as easy.
Mhm.
You put the rope there?
Yep.
Alright. And make an athletics roll,
I got
because
this.
you have to pull this card up a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
Eh?
Alright, yeah, no problem for you.
That's not bad.
It is a
That's
little
not bad.
heavy, but you just pull it right up and it's perfectly in place, and now it looks functional.
Hey!
It looks like it should work.
Hey guys,
Use
I
it
did
and
it.
go up.
He did it.
You just gotta pull on that one rope and it will pull you right up. It seems like, at least. You guys get on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understood. Yeah, let's go.
So everybody gets on at the same time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody gets on.
Yeah.
And
Can I
It
be
doesn't
hanging
really-
from the rope still? I didn't jump
Sure.
down into it, right?
no, alright. It doesn't really matter who pulls the pulley, but you guys just start pulling the pulley and you guys just go up very easy like, and you guys get to the top.
Yay!
Guys,
Seems like it worked.
Wow, it's like we're actually doing something.
Guys, I think we're doing something right.
yeah, I feel good about us today.
Also, have we seen any more mentions of spiders?
As you say this, there's a big spider web to your right.
Ah, hell.
I thought you were gonna say big spider.
I know, right?
Um, this one dwarfs the first one that you've seen,
Aww.
because it's about 12 feet
Fair and aw.
and about 12 feet wide.
Okay, don't touch this one. No.
Did I
I will light you on fire.
do it?
What are you trying to do?
That's her spider face.
It's a spider face.
Yeah, you can't tell that's not a spider face. I knew.
I was actually thinking if the Predator ever had to, like, do one of those, like, 1999 products, like, for self-cleaning teeth or some bullshit.
Spider mouth.
What are you trying to do?
It's a spider mouth. Should I talk to it?
There is no
Spider
spider!
Spider mouth.
But I want to talk to it.
You want to talk to the web?
You want to
I
talk
wanna-
to the spider web.
I want to.
Let her do it. Talk to the spider web. Tell me what
Do
it
it.
says.
Go ahead if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is this spider
Maybe-
web like a
maybe
heart?
talk to you back.
I just.
You blanked out, didn't you?
There's no good way to. I want to poke the spider web. Just let me poke.
You want
the
to poke it?
I want to like full on hand slap it.
Why?
Oh, you're gonna get stuck.
Make an athletics roll. As soon as you slap it, your hand is stuck.
And as soon as she does that, Turkus goes down. You're gonna get the. Oh no.
Uh,
14.
And you pull and you pull and you pull, and your hand is just stuck. You can't get off of it.
Can I help her?
This seems like a different kind of spider web than what you're used to.
Can I try to help her?
Somebody better rip her off.
Sure, get behind her and heave, I guess. Roll athletics.
Okay.
With advantage because both of you guys
You know
are
what?
heaving now.
I'm gonna help him with this.
It's like a whole line of people now just behind her.
What?
Heave!
No. It's a repeat of the cave. He's on one end, I'm at the other end. We're grabbing her arms and we're walking away. Just walking
Right.
away with a 23.
So, as everybody lines up to heave, it comes off, but you notice the web that you touched is still in your hand. It just ripped off the other.
Okay, can I
It's
put my
ripped
hand
off
on
of it, but there's still spider web on your hand.
Can I climb the wall?
With one hand, you just.
If you do you slap your hand on the wall?
No, I want to slap my hand on Turkus's head.
Okay. The ball, the shaved surface of Tarkus's head.
Wait, dexterity check.
Do you let her do this? Do you even notice it? Like,
I want her to slap me.
okay. Just right on top of his head, you just palm his head.
And then she picks me up like a basketball. My feet.
Whenever you try to move your hand, you notice that your hand is stuck on top of his head.
So either now the skin of my hand rips off and the skin of your scalp.
I'm not helping. I let this happen. I just.
You're like, my hand's stuck to your head.
Okay,
We
hold
live
on.
like this
Is
now.
there a little bit of webbing just hanging off of what they're doing?
Not a lot, not enough to like grab onto
No,
really.
I just
Like
wanna-
enough
I
to
ju-
pinch,
I
but
want to try something.
Oh, it's that face you make
Yeah.
when you accidentally super glue
Green
your
flame
hand.
blade.
Like you're trying to glue something.
I want to
What
see if I
happens
can
if
burn
you
the web.
wild shape?
there's a like on the outside of her hands and like on top of his head, there's like a half an inch at the most.
Yeah. So I want to try and get it onto my blade, and then use green flame blade to see if it'll burn off or if it sticks.
No, you're not gonna light my head on fire. No.
Fucking, we'll stay like this. It's okay.
You know it's not a controlled flame, yes?
Rita, you're not going to be alone on your wedding night now. You realize it.
It's just a flame there. It's going to flicker and stuff.
I really hope it does fire damage.
Yes, but it's not controlled. Remember the last time you killed someone by accident.
Wait, hold on. The secondary flame is not controlled. I'm just using the sword.
I'm talking about the first. It's not like a precision blowtorch.
No.
It's like a ball of fire.
I only want to see if the web burns. That's it.
Okay, but I feel like it's not going to be just a tiny spark. Like, it's going to be...
No, it's a spear roughly about, even at the smallest that you try to get, it's about as big as a softball. With flames going up.
Alright, I'll just use my flint and steel then.
Too impressive.
Or I'll use
Marcus
my
wants
lighter.
to murder Turkus.
I want to see if the web burns. Because that's the only way you're getting it off.
We don't want it off. We want to be like this.
They're stuck forever like this.
I want to know what happens when she wild shapes.
Does
Am I then stuck to the paw of a bear?
Okay, Dylan, I use my flint and I use my lighter.
Okay, Mark, can you use your prestidigitation to get rid of it?
Hey, prestidigitation, I clean it off. Let's see if that works. Fuck it.
It's not soiled or anything.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
what I figured.
there.
So, I flicked my lighter on it. Does it burn?
You're just like sticking out.
What are you calling your lighter? That's the question.
There's like a thing called a gnomish automatic tinder. I bought it at the beginning. It's a flint and steel, but it's a lighter.
For a while now. It hasn't gotten me much.
And it burns the edges, and it gets really, really warm for your hand and your head, but it doesn't do any damage. It's like it gets, whenever it kind of hurts. It's so warm, but it doesn't like you're not in pain. It's like that, but it just singes the sides. It's not gonna burn like between her hand and his head.
Ah, damn.
What if I turn into a gorilla and then I try to throw Turkus off my...
Okay, hold on. Before this goes any further, me and Nemo are going to look around, because last time we touched a web, spiders showed up.
Yeah,
Let's see. Do we see any spiders about to pounce on us?
You wouldn't... Even if they was there, they wouldn't be pouncing. They would probably be laughing at this point.
Right.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
We avoided the fight because spiders were just laughing too hard at our idiocy.
No. You don't really see any spiders.
It's like, fucking hell. Can I viciously mock the spider web?
You can curse at it, sure, but...
Why?
I don't know. I'm out of, like, either we soak it in water and see if they can just slide off, or... Ooh, actually...
No, we're gonna stay like this.
Oil.
I was about to say, yeah, a little teaspoon of oil would do it.
No, we're staying like this. Because look what I can make Turkus do. Shake his head, nod. I can make him do everything. I can make him dance.
Okay, let them be themselves.
Actually,
then.
It would be funny, but here's what I'm going to say. Hey, Raina. Try casting a spell right now.
I only need one hand.
No, you don't.
Yeah?
Sonic abilities require the caster's hands to be unimpeded.
Yeah, I'll just pick Turkus up with me.
Yeah. The spells will come out of my feet. I'm like a conductor.
It's like my wand.
You do need two hands to cast.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's why the Warcaster feat is something me and Nemo are trying to get.
Well, I can still do healing word. That's all I need to do. And I can.
All right.
Yeah, that works so well for us.
They're wanting to just go on, guys. Are you guys gonna just go on?
No. Nemo, you grab Turkus. I got Raina.
Okay.
Oh god, they're gonna rip off our hands and our
Should
heads.
the one with the highest strength try this?
You're right. Nemo and Lethea do this.
Are you guys gonna try to fight this?
No, I guess this joke's run its course.
I guess.
Okay. Alright, both of you make athletics rolls.
Wait, before we do this, can I just put my cloak over Turkus's head before we rip each other's skin off?
It's not gonna work like that.
How do I roll a 17 with a +8 on my athletics.
About this time, whenever you ask this, you just hear rip. And
Pain.
the top of Turkus's head is now bloody red, and he's bleeding a little bit.
Ah!
Turkus, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh,
I hope you're happy,
probably
Raven.
a turkey skin on my head.
If you did have hair, it would have been gone, but you shaved it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that again.
It's like a wax.
And then I just have it on my hand. I'm like,
Oh, oh boy.
you want it back, turkey?
And just a pat on the back and a don't be this stupid. I give him a healing word.
The stickiness of the web is gone, but it's still there, and there's definitely like skin on there a little bit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what
Bring
have we
your throat
learned?
around your hand.
What have we
Now use your
learned?
throat.
I mean, I already
I
knew
think
the
Brandon
web was
should have to
sticky.
keep her shame.
We also learned that if we step in this stuff, we're not getting out.
Yep.
Well, see, we helped you guys find discover an important lesson.
We didn't need to touch a web to know that.
We
I
could've
already
touched it
knew
with
the
us.
web was sticky because my hand stuck to it before.
Well, no, we now know that it's sticky enough to stop a person.
We know it's really sticky.
We know that if we see cobwebs in the tunnel up ahead, we're burning them. We're not touching a piece of them.
Yeah, but that's a spider's home.
Yeah.
Fuck the spiders!
Hey,
I'd rather
that's
not.
rude. I never asked for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I give Turkus a
Okay, I
level
think we
one?
need to get moving now.
No, Kelsey, I already
We
got
need to
him.
get moving.
I got him.
Oh, you already got it? Oh, okay.
Let's move on, please.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that I have like a hand-shaped waxing on the top of my head. There's like stubble except around the handprint.
That's probably how it is.
It's pretty badass.
It's like the hand of Saruman.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The hand Saruman.
No, he looks like Vecna.
Oh god, this is off the rails so quickly.
No shit!
Aren't we always?
There's a decent opening, kind of like the bridge crossing when you get on top, but the way in, the way probably these people went, is like into a tunnel. It's just like a walkway.
Tunnel.
It gets small.
Secret tunnel. Really?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
It's only about 4 feet wide and probably like 8 feet tall.
And it looks like someone carved it.
Yeah.
Like people.
Yeah, they're probably looking for gold or whatnot.
All right. And do the tracks lead in here?
Yeah.
All right. We need to make a roll.
I go first.
Right. Second verse, same as the
I'll
first.
go
I got
behind
the
him.
light.
I'll be in the back.
Turkus will bleed.
Turkus will be in the middle somewhere.
I'll be in the middle.
So you guys are walking through this,
Wait,
and
you make it sound like we're
What?
walking through something weird.
walking through this little tunnel shimmering kind of in certain places, turning sideways.
Mhm.
A few minutes later, Marv, you just hear.
Ooh, that's sexy.
What the wait, why do I hear it? Do you hear that?
Hear what?
What?
Nobody really seems to notice it as they keep just going.
What are you talking about, Mark?
Hold on. Quiet for a sec.
Was it another breeze?
God damn. I listen intently.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I stop. What is around me?
There's rock walls on your left and right. Just the tunnel that you came through and the tunnel that you're
Holes?
going.
Do I see holes?
Not necessarily holes.
Do you see rock lobsters?
What's going on, Mark?
Oh, great. Now I want to sing the B-52s album. Alright. Felt like I heard something. No clue what it was, and I don't like it. Like,
Maybe I should.
As we are walking forward, I'm keeping alert for anything that it might jump on us.
Alright.
Perception,
And
right?
as soon as you guys turn to start walking again, Marv, make a charisma saving throw.
Fuck off!
And Lethea, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Wait. Are they 10 feet away from me?
Such amazing charisma too.
Are they inside of my outer protection? Because they are 2E. Because it's a saving
Marv
throw.
don't need it, and you can't help her.
Jesus, really?
What
Oh,
happened?
no!
What?
As you see a bluish figure just run through Marv and go right through him
Yeah.
and end up right there. Oh, hold on, let me move him. Right there,
Right,
and you just see a bluish
we
figure
don't see anything.
just going
Yep.
straight into Lethea's chest, and it didn't come
The
out.
map didn't change.
We-
You have
We're
to
not
change
on the
it.
map.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I
No.
I
On the
did
map.
it.
That's what I wondered
I
what you
did
were
it.
talking about.
Now there's a map.
Look at that creepy fucker.
Oh! Hello!
And you guys just see a ghostly figure in front of you, a woman.
Hello.
Lady?
Yep.
Wait,
Did I just get possessed?
that's what I was about to ask.
Now what?
What
Did
just
I just
happened?
get possessed? What just happened? Something went in me and didn't come out, which sounds wrong, but
From everybody from the outside, they just see a blue figure beam from the side of the tunnel into you and didn't come out, and it came out of Marv. They don't really notice anything too weird about you, but you know, you
What is it,
are no
Lethea?
longer in control of your body. You're just watching something else happen.
Oh, fuck me.
Lethea? Also,
As roll initiative.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Can I make it an initiative check to see what to know what
That's what I
these
was gonna
things
try
are?
and do. Can we? Because
do I technically
we know
get
about
to
weird
roll?
shit like this.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. See
right.
where you go.
I'd also like to remind you that my unarmed strikes are magical because of 6th level.
23
17.
arcane. We gotta know something.
Yeah, I
I
should
also
know
have-
something.
And there we go.
Okay. So.
All right, Turkis, you see something blue just swarming around, and
Wait, our rolls.
you didn't really, huh?
You asked us to do
Wait.
rolls. He went
Well,
religion, I
the,
went arcane.
Mhm.
Oh, religion, arcane. You wouldn't really find much arcane about it. But religion, there's
Damn.
definitely ghosts. People that passed on that seems like they have unsettled business or seem unhappy with their lives. Most of them seem like they're hostile, but there is friendly ones out there in the world. You also know they can possess people. Just different things. They can pass through objects, even people, with no effort.
Do we know anything about possession?
Beyond, you know, they can possess people now.
So is it in Lethea or is it in front? Or is there two?
No,
There's two.
Is there two?
One went through you,
Oh, for
and it came out, and that's what you see, and one went into Lethea and didn't come out.
Oh.
Alright, Turkis, it's your turn.
That's
This
what
is
I
the
was
one that
wondering.
missed me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Excuse me with that.
Oh,
Pardon.
your punches are magical. You can get it.
They are.
And back of people's mind, they probably think you're just gonna go whiffing through this, but you actually find some purpose. It's actually a few inches deeper than what you thought the surface was, but you hit this thing, whack, whack, and then with an uppercut, you just hit his knee, or her knee.
Bring the kneecap.
Nemo,
Yep.
can you turn undead?
No, I don't have that.
Shit.
I'm not that kind of paladin.
It's just
Probably does.
looking down at you with
Uh-oh.
mouth gaping open.
I'm good.
Alright. Let they make one talon attack and one glaive.
To who?
Oh, we will
One
see.
to Turkus because
We'll find
attacked.
out.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the unarmed. And then she is going to whiff just behind her. I'm guessing Morv's going to try to duck out of it.
Fucking hell.
Probably going to hit Reyna.
Oh.
Oh,
Gonna hit me.
nice.
Alright,
Wait,
does a
none of
16
those-
hit you,
No.
Turkus? Alright,
No.
right over your head. And then she just backhands with her glaive and everybody ducks out of the way.
Typical Lithea.
Thank God.
Looking around.
Actually,
That'll be your turn.
We don't
Reyna's
even
your
think
turn.
it's wrong. We just think she's just having a bad day again. Do I realize
Bad time
she
to
just
have a bad day.
You probably realize she's attacking your friend since it's not only one whiff. She actually tried to hit
Yeah.
Turkus as well.
It wasn't just the normal whiff. You know,
the
that she
glaive we
shakes
could
out the bad.
excuse. The talons
bad-
we can't.
Every once in a while she whiffs, but she did 2 attacks in a row. That doesn't seem like her.
Can I cast Hold Person on her?
Sure.
I don't know if I have that in my spell book.
What kind of
But
save
it's-
is it?
Oh,
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Lithea, make a wisdom saving throw.
If I make this, I'll laugh.
there you go. I'll just cast mine just so you can read it.
Yeah.
She
Mine's
makes
a
it. She
15.
breaks it.
No, mine's a 15.
Oh,
That's Marvin.
15?
Mine's
Oh,
a
dang.
15.
Then you're holding her. Urgh.
Good.
All of a sudden, her
I'm just
body
gonna
just
go,
kind of
"What
locks
the
up,
fuck?"
and she can't move.
I'm just gonna go, what the fuck, and that'll be my turn. I'll
Nemo,
just
it's your
continue
turn.
to hold that pitch.
Oh, Jesus. God damn it. I don't know what to do.
I got the ghosty. Get the thing out of Lithea.
How?
I don't know, you're a paladin.
I
I
might have
don't
an...
have a turn.
Can you do any radiant damage? Radiant damage goes through. Wait, we don't know that. Shit.
Nope.
Wait, get ghosty. Get the ghost.
Okay, if I go. Okay, if
Well
I'm going to
strats.
get the
We need
gold.
well strats. Take out the ad, then we work on the boss.
Okay, if I go into the boss, I go use my bonus action first, and I go use my new spell, magic weapon,
Oh shit!
All right,
and go after him.
now go for it.
Boop. Go behind him.
Like, yeah.
Please don't swing through it and get me, though.
He doesn't have that much reach. He's not using the lance.
Oh, that's true.
Oh. Wait,
Oh,
you have
yeah.
advantage. The first one's a crit.
Yep, I have advantage, so yeah, it's a crit.
Nemo, does a 22 hit you?
Oh.
22, yeah.
Lithea. Wait, no.
All right, you take 8 points of damage, as for a moment, a hand just comes out of the side of the wall, whoosh, and slices you while you run.
Oh, fuck.
They're in the walls. They're in the walls.
They're coming out of the damn walls.
All right, now you can go about your turn with a
Crit and a 50.
20. All right.
Yeah, I have advantage, so the first one is a crit.
And as you just luckily you used your magic sword, and with this empowered magic sword you just feel like you're carving right through it, and you just
It's a
cut this
plus
thing in
1 for
half,
everything.
and
Yeah.
then it just dissipates.
+1 to hit, and he gets an extra 3 damage.
It just dissipates as soon as you cut in half.
Got it.
Yeah,
But-
baby.
So now we
Let
cut
me-
Lithea in half.
Alright, is that everything you want to do?
Yes, that's everything I can do right now. I have a thing that it could work, but it's taking an action. So I cannot do it right now.
You just... Alright, so the ghost is now,
Uh-oh.
you just hear somebody yelling like they're being tortured from the wall. And
Is it me?
Marv, make a charisma saving throw.
What? Again?
They're attracted to you. What the hell?
Well, at least someone is. Ew.
15.
As something right in front of you goes from your backside out of the front of your chest and now just standing there.
Ah, you fuck. Only whiskey's about to go through me like that. Fuck you.
And now it's Marv's turn.
Alright, a question. Is possession considered a charm effect?
No.
Alright. Then damage o'clock. As some bitch in front of me is going...
This time it's a male. It looks like a 40-year-old dwarven male.
Oh, there is not a single fuck I can muster for him. As he is going to get... Yeah, no, I kind of want to save my stuff for later. So, I wasn't ready because I didn't think there were going to be another fuck in front of me.
Who says there's not more in the walls?
Ooh.
Yeah, in the wall. Fuck him sideways. Key blast, and I'm gonna target thunder. Or no, lightning. Fuck him, lightning. 10?
You're sure lightning, nothing else.
Yeah, just lightning. Well, I can't add any other. I can only pick one.
Alright. And you just shoot this thing with your chromatic orb, and you're just...
Bolt.
It seems like it makes purpose, but also it slips through as well.
Ah, sumbitch.
It didn't do the same effect you thought it was going to. You thought it was going to hit it really hard, but it didn't really seem to affect it that much.
Alright.
It seemed like it cringed in pain for a second, though.
If I inspire Lethea, does the thing possessing him get it?
You don't know.
Inspiration to Turkus again.
Yeah, I forgot to use my inspiration last time.
You didn't need to, man.
Alright, is that
No, you did pretty well.
Yeah, I don't want to move because I don't know if there's anything in the walls.
Alright. Turkus, it's your turn.
Yeah, there's nothing in the walls. We're good.
You gotta tell Nemo that. He almost got his arm ripped off.
Ba-ba. Ba-ba.
Take this, you ghostly son of a bitch.
Wop, wop, wop,
Flanking.
wop.
Flanking.
All of them hit.
You can add my dice to damage. D8.
Yeah, let me roll a d8.
Or do we want to save it in case we get possessed again?
No, I want to use it now. I got luck as well, so I can use that if somebody tries to get me. Now.
Oh dear.
And you go wop, 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 wop. Really, really fast. About that fast. And it just dissipates for a second, but then it starts to form again and reappears.
Ew,
Holy
gross.
shit! This guy took a lot of fucking damage.
Is everything you want to do, Turkus?
This is the big one then.
Yeah.
Lethea.
She can make another wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw. That's what she can do. She's whole person, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't the
Is
ghost
it
be
the-
shouldn't the ghost
Yeah,
be
it's
making the
supposed-
throw? Because it's not her mind that's doing it.
No, it's her body that's being held.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's her body
wisdom
being held, but the
is-
ghost is not the one trying to fight the spell. That's how
Yeah.
Reyna's
Alright,
beast shape
I'll do it
works.
then. Hold on.
It's when
Because yeah,
when it
Reyna, you
comes
keep
to
your
wisdom,
intelligence
my
and your wisdom and your
intelligence-
charisma,
And
but you gain
Yeah.
the beast physicals.
Yeah.
what's your wisdom modifier, Lethea?
What's supposed to-
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.
Total it rolled a 9, so nah, she's still stuck.
Okay, but,
And Lethea barely being able to move her eyes just seems like she's enraged and wants to hurt everybody around her.
She can't do that. She cannot do that. Within hold person, she is considered paralyzed. She can take no action, no bonus action, no reaction.
She can move her eyes slightly.
Oh, I thought you said she was raging. I say that ghost ain't gonna get her rage yet.
It seems like she wants to kill everybody around her.
That's different.
But just emotionally, she wants to.
Oh no, she can go on a murderous rampage, but she just can't rage yet. I picked old person for a reason.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a nice little triangle of love, and I want to punch the ghost thing.
Alright, go for it.
I forgot you also have magic hands.
I have magic hands, but they didn't really do
And
a
you
lot.
sucker punched this lady right in the chin, but her chin was really hard. Doing, I guess doing 1 point of damage. I guess.
Hold on, that D4 didn't roll. Is that supposed to be added?
What do you mean
Look
D4
at your
didn't
damage.
roll?
It's 1.
The D4 didn't roll.
Yeah.
You have to add a plus, or else it thinks it's the name of the attack.
No, Kelsey was dumb and didn't put the damage die. Let's keep the 12 and let's roll to see what I actually can hit.
Yeah,
for.
roll a d4.
It's like
Have a
rolling 0
4.
to 0.
Add a little better because I wrote damage type as 1d4 because I'm a fucking genius.
Alright, you punch this thing and it kind of just, its head snaps back for a moment. Like you just broke its neck. Like it snaps back and then its neck snaps back into place.
Shit.
Nice.
And it just kind of just looking at you with a sideways look.
I don't like
Like,
that, but that's
girl.
the end of my turn.
Alright,
Girl.
Nemo, it's your turn.
Okay, let's
I'm so glad
see
we
what's
don't have
going
the
on
board.
here. Okay. Now I see the fucker there. Ugh.
Look at this party. It's a party over here.
So
It is.
I'm just going to scream at him, leave us alone! And I do abjure enemy.
Hmm? This is a muted. Uh-oh. Oh, no, maybe.
He has disadvantage on the wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Assuming you can be frightened.
It doesn't do anything to it.
Immune to being frightened.
What?
Yep, can't charm them.
That's stupid. Ugh.
Yeah, this is more for like vampires and shit like that. Or
Is that
demons.
everything you want to do?
That's that freaking bullshit spells. God damn it. Yeah. Cannot say.
But-
About
no.
this time, this ghost is just gonna lunge out and grab Raina's arm.
What? Ew, get it off.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Guys, my charisma is so good.
It's okay, you have +3. You have a +3
I know,
for,
so is mine. Look how well that worked out.
Wait, what do you mean I have a +3?
because you have I have auto protection. Everybody
Yeah.
Around me in 10 feet radius has a +3 for any saving throw.
Oh.
Oh! Motherfucker.
You feel this thing start to, like, get absorbed almost by your arm, and then you just kind of push it back out. It just starts looking left, right,
Damn. If it had moved, we could have just swung at it.
and it just went whoop through the wall.
Oh,
boy.
Do we still get an opportunity attack? Because it moved out of
No,
our
because it's in the wall. You can hit the wall if you like.
Nah.
Fuck it.
Wall.
Why not?
I'll hit the Quan.
For any of us who can punch, maybe we can punch it.
I'll punch a wall.
Punch the wall.
What's the AC on the wall? Because I rolled a fucking...
That's actually what I expect.
Raina, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to. You have a +3.
You're
Don't-
+3.
don't worry about it.
25.
Oh,
Whenever you go to punch, you just see a blade coming right at you. You just kind of slip it and then punch the wall. But nothing seems to happen besides you just
Ow, that
punch the wall.
really hurt.
I don't think it did. You crit it. That wall's in pain.
Fucking wall.
Yeah, with the whole 1 crit damage.
Also, you need to add +1 to your crit.
Alright, Marv, it's now your turn.
Son of a bitch. One ghost is gone. We don't know what's wrong with Althea.
I can try to use my lay on hands and popper and just.
I don't know if that works. I'm just gonna ready an action to cast as soon as something comes into range as a target. And wait, bonus action to bonus action to Reyna. And I'm just ready to. It's loot like a crossbow time. Something's getting fire bolted. I just don't know what.
Marv, not Marv. Perkis, it's now your turn. What do you like to do? Seems like your
Punch Lethea.
Your barbarian friend has went crazy and wants to attack everybody around.
Do I know specifically if possession can be reversed by knocking her out?
Make a intelligent roll. Just a normal roll, not save.
15.
You would know, to get a ghost out, you would have to have some kind of holy magic that's tailored for this, or you have to knock them out or kill the person.
Okay,
Alright, let's kill her.
Let's knock her now.
Oh, yeah, knock her out, I mean.
I want me to punch Lethea?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right in her face.
I have bad news for us.
She must be unconscious so the ghost can leave her.
Lethea's gonna be so mad.
Actually, she's not technically
she'll
mad yet.
She'll understand. She'll understand.
She'll understand. She will understand, my friend.
Remember that time you turned into a werewolf? She'll understand.
Lethea, you see everything happening, but you can't control your body.
I know, that's why I'm not saying anything.
She'll understand. Just punch the shit out of her.
Do it. If she gets free,
non-lethal punch the shit out of her.
if she gets free and rages, we'll never hit her.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I really didn't want to do it.
No, you really didn't.
I want to re-roll that one quarter.
Nemo, make a dexterity saving throw.
I thought I wanted to
Actually,
on the one quarter.
I have to interject because this is gonna hurt. She's paralyzed. Any attack within 5 feet is an automatic critical.
Unless he rolls a nat 1.
Nat 1, that doesn't do anything.
But I can, I can re-roll it with luck, right?
You could.
And it
Too bad
becomes
you don't have
Too
bad you don't have disadvantage. It's been 2 fail crits. You get it anyways.
He actually has advantage.
Everything hits.
Oh, that wasn't a nat 1. That was an 11 because he has advantage.
So go ahead and take all that damage, Lethea. All
of
that.
How much is it? 7, 5, 10, and 6.
Well,
right?
The 7 probably doesn't.
33.
The first one doesn't count. Second one, no.
Oh, first one doesn't count. Never mind.
No, the first one misses. Second one doesn't count.
10 plus 6 plus 5, so 21.
No. Your unarmed strikes crit because you punched her.
Too technical.
26.
Yeah, paralyze you crit.
Okay, so how much damage am I taking away from my 58? I don't math very well.
Let's just say 30 for this round.
Okay.
Let's just say 30. Dun dun dun.
Okay, that brings me down to 28.
You just need one more round like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I still got my ready to action.
Alright,
And it rolls a 16 to try to save, and it does not succeed.
It rolls a 16.
I thought you had a 17.
No, it's 16.
16.
As she breaks free from this, no longer restrained.
I hate to be on.
You shouldn't have hit her.
All right, but she makes a save in her turn, but
that's everything. Yeah.
It's your turn now, Reyna. As you see her break free from this.
We stay about it so we can knock it out.
I'm gonna punch her.
I punch her.
Go ahead.
Everybody punch Reyna. I'm sorry about that. Everybody push Ladea.
Everybody punch Raina. Marv just turns confused. Okay, knock her
No,
out.
no, I'm waiting.
I'm sorry.
There's still one more ghost.
Alright, so you
Alright.
do hit her.
Oh, that coast is gonna be mine.
Sorry, Ladea.
Okay.
Alright, you take 2 damage. Alright.
Oh, wait, do I have
Emo.
any cool bonus actions?
I don't know.
Nope.
There really
I-
aren't very many good
Emo, it's
bonus
your
actions
turn.
without feats.
Hey, we all get disadvantage, or we all get. She has disadvantage against attacks against all of us unless she uses talent attacks, right?
Yes.
Because we're all within 5 feet.
Unless it's talent attack. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to punch her, but because I don't see the ghost anywhere, right?
I like how we all just punching her. We're not even hitting her with weapons. We're just punching her.
No, I
If-
smacked her with my stick. Give her a good stick.
You
smack.
did.
Like it's an old
Okay.
school beatdown.
Okay,
You
do
were
I know a
Hey.
way to use my sword to make
Non-lethal damage. Non-lethal
no
damage.
little damage?
You can turn to the side, but it does have damage.
Okay.
Just punch
Yeah,
her.
I'm going to use my sword then because my sword is still on the magic weapon.
You're also flanking.
Yeah, and I'm also fracking.
Oh no. 16, 14.
It's a plus. Yeah, it's plus 1
First one.
for everything.
Oh, 17, 15.
Alright, so
Yeah,
you
17.
you take 17 more damage.
We're very sorry, Summer.
Okay.
It's automatically hit, so. Unless it's a nat 1. Is that everything you want to do, Nemo?
Wait, how much are you at?
I'm at 9.
Oh, you better use lay on hands.
No. Screw it. I'm going to use my divine smite.
Shit. Oh, so it's gonna be up to
Rip
me to kill the
Leia.
ghost? Great, fantastic, amazing. Nope.
It just 8 radiant damage. That should be
Down
enough
to one.
to
Radiant damage. Alright.
yeah. That's supposed to be enough to knock her out. Are you out?
Is it enough to knock you out?
No, I have 1 left. I have
Just
1
one.
hit point left.
I want hit point left. Okay.
Marv gets the finishing
And that's
blow.
everything. That's everything I'm going to do.
It took an entire round from us to take out Lafayette.
Turkus, make a charisma saving throw
Is
as
this
you
magic?
hear whisper at your ear.
Is this magic? Because if it's magic, I get advantage.
No, it's not magic.
Oh!
Plus 3. Nemo,
As
set an aura.
The
set
ghost
an
that
aura.
went away earlier just tried to get you from behind and just goes from back to front, and it's just standing right in front of you.
Trigger!
From behind.
Trigger!
You should know
No,
that I always go front to back.
Son
Yeah,
of a
Go
bitch!
ahead, Marv.
Son of a bitch came into my raid. Gallant gun, motherfucker.
Yes.
Do I get plus 3 to... No.
No.
As
Fuck those ones!
what type of stuff you want to use?
Well, thunder. Fuck it.
Come on,
Thunder.
thunder.
Wait, did it hit?
As you just let out a bolt, I guess sound, because we said it's more sound.
Yeah.
It
Thunderous
just
force.
it just hits this thing and it just poof, it dissipates.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah! Woo! Go team.
Okay. No. What's left is last one.
Now can someone punch Lethea one last time?
Oh, wait.
Just a good one too.
Oh, so wait, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
You just used your turn.
No, I didn't. I used my...
Yeah, you did.
No, I used my last turn to ready
You
an
can't
action.
carry. You can't carry over turns.
I didn't.
You can't have 2 turns in 1 turn.
No,
order.
Dylan, wait. I said I used my last turn to ready an action. If it came into
Yes.
range, I would hit it.
And you used it.
But that's not my turn. That's my last turn.
No, you can't take last turns and add it on. Or you can take 3 turns in 1 turn if you do it that way.
No,
You can't double up
Wait.
on turns.
How is it my turn now? It was the ghost's turn because he moved.
You used it, and you just used your turn.
What?
So it should be Turkus's
No,
turn. now.
what about my readied action?
You just did it.
But that doesn't take my turn.
Even if...
Wait, I don't understand.
Okay. You used your action. What do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
What? So I used my last turn for nothing?
You just waiting.
I was waiting for something to ready my trigger. Fine. I can't do anything. So yeah, I had my turn stolen from me. I can't do anything. Pass.
Like, you can't take 3 actions in one turn.
I wasn't.
If you keep readying for 3. Like,
pass,
as soon as it goes over, like as soon as it's at the top of the turn order, that past action's gone. But even if it's not your turn, like let's say you rolled a 12, and like it's way above, you get to activate it. Get what I mean?
Pass.
Whatever.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
All right, Turkus, it's now your turn.
It's like, I can't do anything, so it's like.
With the first swing, you just clack her, and she starts to fall, but you still hit her a second time. And a third time, and a fourth time. Clack, 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 clack. And she falls unconscious.
Well,
I think I got her. I think I got her, guys.
Wait, could you use just one attack to hit her and then wait for another target?
Did you just become IP man?
That's the wrong one. There we go. And now that... as the ghost comes out and it's over her right now, and she's unconscious on the floor.
Ew.
I did it, guys. I did it.
Good job, Turkus.
All right. I guess Lethea has no turn right now because she's no saving throw, but she's not awake. So Raina's your turn. Seeing a ghost appear from your friend's chest, just rise up, and now it's over her.
Ew. Ew. I'll punch it. Because I don't know.
And you just
I missed.
whiff it.
Whoops.
Is that everything you want to do?
Yep. That's what I do.
Alright, Nemo, it's your turn.
I just look into it straight in the eye and say, "You hurt my friend. You are going to die." And I have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my magic weapon is +1 to everything. And my device might, I'm going to use device might on level 2.
Alright.
14 damage more.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. As you just crack into this thing, it just seems like you're doing a lot of damage to the thing, and it just starts to dissipate and fall apart, and then it pulls itself back together. Is everything you want to do?
Yeah, that's everything I want to do.
This thing's just gonna disappear into the wall.
Fucker.
And we don't get a chance to hit it because...
It's strange.
And it will reappear right next to Nemo. Nemo, make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
As it goes and tries to possess you.
Yeah, there you go.
It
Are you
goes
trying to do
right
something?
through, and it lands right there.
I just look at him. Are you trying to do something? You're going to die, bitch.
Marv, it's your turn.
Marvin.
Marv.
Yeah,
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
I know.
Ooh, damn. That's good damage.
As this thing starts to hear stuff, it just collapses his ear, and it will just let out a very loud shriek and just dissipates into there. You guys are now currently out of initiative.
Okay, I'm going to approach Latea and give her 3 points of health. My last lay of hands.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on her.
So you wake up, Lithea.
If I can get to my spells, I'll cast Cure Wounds on her.
Are you okay? Latea, talk to me. Are you okay? Don't die.
Is her mic broken?
Got 9.
Oh. She's waiting for that.
Summer, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I didn't see Nemo's roll didn't come up for me though. I see Reyna's.
No, he just does it. He just does it.
He just does it.
3 points of healing.
Oh.
It's 3 points of healing.
Okay.
It's the last of my lay of hands.
Okay. I'll groggily get up and just kind of be like, what happened?
You got the
what
shit punched
process?
out of you.
Ghosts.
Last thing I remember was Turkus coming after me with his staff, and then everything went black.
You know Turgus and his staff.
Ghosts.
Yeah,
It
sorry.
was clearly ghosts.
You were possessed.
Yeah, no, I understand why, but I kind of feel like there was a little bit of overkill on that last hit.
Yeah, like you could have
I
just
have
swung
very
once
bad
and waited,
headache.
you bastard.
I wanted to be sure.
Latea is tough opponent, so
Yeah.
you wanted to
She's
make
got a
sure.
hard head. I wanted to
We
be
all
sure.
had to hit you. It was a great
Yeah,
stroke.
I saw everything. I saw everybody coming at me with their fists and
Technically, I
fists.
didn't.
Those
Mark-
punches were all from a place of love, though.
no,
Yeah, they
yeah,
both-
I understand why you did it, but it brought up very bad memories of joining this sisterhood when I was 14, and they hazed me really bad. But I'm fine.
Okay, that's
I
a story
I'll
for
be
another.
fine.
I think we need to take another short rest.
Yeah,
I
but
think
not
we did
here.
Oh, bubble. Like, let's get out of the thin ass cave, or hell, we can
Yeah,
go back a little to a wider.
Okay, I'm going to use another Cure Wounds on Latea and move forward for a little bit.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
'Cause,
So what are you guys doing?
I'm going to use a Cure Wounds. Let me cast it. Oops. There it goes. 7. You hear another 7.
yeah, and we'll
And
push.
let's move forward for a little bit. Find a place to get a short rest.
Yeah. So far, we're doing okay, but
While we
Well, that was fun.
Sure, yeah.
yeah.
Sort of. Yeah, that
Alright,
was
so-
lots of fun. I wanna go to sleep now. Oh, I have a nap.
You guys gonna go forward in the cave?
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
how
push
long are
forward
you
and
guys
look-
gonna go forward?
Until we
an
find
opening.
an opening, yeah.
You guys walk roughly about 25 minutes down, and it just opens up into a big dome.
Okay, first we look.
Like a natural
a-
dome or
Like a big dome. Like, it seems like it's part of a cave system, but it's definitely a big dome.
Oh. Didn't even have to roll that.
Marv, what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if this is anything living or
Or dead?
anything that looks like it would cause direct harm.
You still have your torch?
Yeah. I would like re-put light on my sword.
Alright. So,
And I have the dark vision.
you, at the very end of this, very, very end of your sight, you just see like from its back to the ground,
What?
4 foot tall, like spider body, with like probably 10 to 15 foot long legs. But where the head should be,
No!
it's a black dwarf. I mean, a black elf.
Oh!
and it just starts smiling at you, and it just has like 100 sharp teeth in its mouth.
Back in the cave. Back.
Everybody back.
Ew.
Never mind. We'll just be.
We'll just be sorry.
Shitter's full, and we just back up.
About this time, you just hear a very soft sound come from that direction.
I
It's
don't
a
like it.
voice.
What? Wrong map.
What wrong map?
Oh no, that's who pigged. It's Turkish.
Oh.
I saw a spider. It's
And with a very soft, like almost whispering, but you can hear it from this far distance. It's like 80 feet.
Nope.
Nobody understands it besides Reyna.
Oh.
And it's undercommon.
I knew it'd come in handy, motherfuckers.
This is the second time
It just says, "Don't run, stay for dinner."
Ugh, no, sorry, we'll be. I undercome. I say sorry, we'll be going. Fucking keep going, motherfuckers.
Oh,
He wants to. Yes. Let's continue to run away.
I'd like to kill him.
Oh,
And,
yeah, but I don't
and
want.
Turkus, whenever you enter this chasm,
Yeah.
the necklace on your chest starts to light up and start pulling you in a certain direction. Not like forcefully, you just feel the
found one!
momentum wants to take you that way.
Ooh, it's like a religious metal detector.
Okay,
Oh,
now we
shit.
have to kill this son of a bitch.
Wait,
Now
what?
we know why we're here.
But you guys are running the other way now, right?
Nemo got
No,
it.
So
but
it's pulling
we
me
need to
towards
rest.
the spider?
Somewhere in that big dome-shaped chasm.
Okay,
We're going
Margaret.
in.
Wait,
Okay, Margaret.
Everybody else says we should run, and like they're starting to
Margaret,
turn.
how much time do you need to create the bubble?
1 minute if I use a spell, but I don't think he's gonna give us a minute. That being said, I hand Lethea my greater healing potion.
Okay, how much does that give me?
44 plus 4.
At this point, it is just standing there about 60 feet away from you.
Oh.
Just not
How
moving.
much?
It just smiling at you.
44 plus 4.
Can I give it a little?
Can you just say? Can you tell him to wait like a minute?
Okay.
He told me
Can you just wait like
No.
a minute?
Nemo, that's
1
not
minute.
going to work.
I know.
And
I literally-
undercommon, in undercommon, it will just say back to you, "For my kin, I shall wait."
Oh, that's creepy. Hey guys, he'll say he'll wait.
He'll bring in reinforcements if we don't kill him fast.
Wait, what? Oh,
For his
wait.
kid.
Oh, he means Reyna's an elf, he's an elf. That's what he's talking about.
Right?
It's speaking with the ones we will kill.
It's just a solid black skin, but they look like it's an elf.
Is
With
it
white
okay
hair.
to determine what the fuck this thing is, or what?
Guys, let's just wait. Can you do your spell, please?
You guys probably never seen or heard anything like it, but you could roll
I want to try.
intelligence check, but you would have to roll pretty high to get it.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? I've pulled magic crits out of my ass before. Not today. So, who should I say?
Let me
I want to
intelligence.
stress the bubble is impenetrable, but that gives him time to do stuff around the bubble. If he
Look,
puts
if
webs
this
around
health
it,
potion gives me all my hit points back, I'm raging and going for the bastard.
44 plus 4.
It's 44 plus 4.
4d4. 4.
About this time in Undercommon, it will just let. It's a very creepy and weird thing it keeps doing, because like it's so far away, and like somebody would have to talk really loud for you to hear, but like it's whispering, and somehow you're hearing it. Like it's very weird. It will keep talking to Reyna. What is the surface like?
Oh, it's actually real. It's really nice. You've never been?
It's not as good as the iPad, but still usable.
I'm stalling for you guys.
The bubble.
It'll just tell you. I've never seen what people calls the sun.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, can I
we
druidcraft a little? Because I can. It says druid. I can create.
What are you doing?
What can tell what the weather will be, and it can create like a golden orb if it's going to be sunny. Can I
Okay.
make a little golden orb for him to see that?
Sure.
I'm gonna
Oh,
make
shit.
a little golden orb. Be like, this is what the sun looks like.
It will start not aggressively, but walking towards you to take a
I'll
closer
take a few
look.
steps forward, away from the group, so they can continue to.
Like
It walked roughly about 10 feet away from you, and with its leg, it can still touch you from this distance. It will try to touch the light, but it'll go right through it. It'll just say, "I've never seen anything like it."
It's like the sun's much bigger, very big, up in the sky, nowhere near you. But it's so nice that it feels great on your skin, and probably spider legs if you have like spider arthritis. Feels great.
About this time, this spider lady, I guess you would call her, will just.
I'm waiting for my impending death.
Robot.
I'm ready action as if he attacks Reina. God damn it, names today.
Yeah.
Freaking out. As soon as if at the,
Yeah, he's got
Done.
We just win.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Okay, what the fuck are we doing?
I'm stalling for y'all.
Yeah, spider thing seems nice. Let's just.
I'm actually confused why it's non-hostile, which means it's confident. Also, it eats people.
I'm interested in trying to sneak past the spider and see if there's like a portal inside that I can close without starting any fights.
Well, I can distract the spider person.
Okay, also, we were hired to take care of what was taking out the miners.
We don't know if this was taking out the miners. It could have been the ghosties.
Also,
and he already
Turkus, we were following the tracks.
And the spider already said that it's going to eat us.
Could have been
Apparently
ghosts.
He didn't say that. Eat us. He said stay for dinner in a slightly sinister way. I mean, you could
maybe be like,
to be fair.
All right, it's about 10 feet away from you. It can easily reach you if it wants to do harm to you, Raina, right now.
I'm ready in action. If he attacks Reina, I'm using my Mrs. No, I cannot use Mrs. Step. But I'm using my dash action to just go at it.
I'm taking no hostile action.
You just like get behind Lethea and then slip into the darkness.
I wanted to try and see if I could get into the dome to see if I could find where the necklace is leading me as stealthily as possible.
All right.
I have a motherfucking sun.
In a constant whisper, it doesn't matter the distance. It's just constant whisper.
Oh, it's talking in your head.
This thing will just tell you, you should leave. The others won't be able to leave here.
Why should we leave?
Oh.
What's going on?
We're
here?
hungry.
Oh.
Like, for what?
You should leave.
Is this what we're talking about? Dinner? Like, are we having snacks?
Jesus.
Look, I'm fucking. You guys do what you need to do. I got spider.
There is nothing we can do.
Turkus is
We're going to eat your friends or whoever you came with.
The DM just has to like spell it out.
But you should definitely leave.
Are
you leave.
Just me and not my
just
friends?
you.
Because they're
you showed me the sun, so you
I could take you
something.
to see I could take you to see the real sun. I could show you so many things. I'm gonna make like a.
She'll look confused for a moment, and like she's thinking.
That sounds sexual.
And like, it's not even a whisper at this point. It's like it came from the back of your mind. Okay. He wouldn't let me. He won't let me do that.
Can I make her like a little flower crown really quickly?
And like she'll start shaking her head like kind of violently. No, he won't be happy. I can't.
Who is he? Who is he?
She would just in the whisper now, like she didn't mean to say that to you. Just in a whisper now.
The mouth is not moving at all.
Whenever she's whispering, yes, it's moving, but the whole no, that was nothing. That was just in her head. Like she didn't even mean to let her hear that. Yeah. Like that was her thoughts somehow getting transmitted into her head.
took tongues just for this reason, but I can't use them.
He's my father.
Oh, girl, I get that. Look, help us, help you. We can get you out to see the sun and be with things. You don't need to stay here.
But my father and my mother, they're the spider king and queen
Oh, good.
And
of
look,
the demon web pits.
What the fuck?
but you don't need to be
That's
like
where
them.
I'm from.
You don't need to be like them.
But I don't know how much longer I can hold them off. My control can go for so long.
Look, you have to strike out on your own. You know, it sucks because then you're alone and you don't have anyone, but then you find really awesome people who are like friends and help you and let you see things like the sun and flowers and happiness, even when they're kind of fucked up sometimes. But help us help you. We can get you away from them.
Make a persuasion roll.
Is that inspiration to me? Please, dear God, hope it's to me.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm counting my inspirations. I have one.
Go
left.
ahead.
Fuck you.
I don't know what you're
Persuasion roll.
doing.
Persuasion.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's right.
can't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, we don't understand what's going on. We're just ready for anything.
That Reina charisma.
About to say, like, I'm kind of drained on resources at the moment.
For a moment, you see a tear building in her eyes. And then she'll just... I won't be able to control them.
Waiting for it.
It's either me or them.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Well,
8, 9,
how about you
11, 12,
leave
14,
and we take care of them for you?
15,
We don't want to hurt it. We don't want to hurt you. Our goal isn't to hurt those who are innocent.
About this time, her neck will whip on right to her right, and then down a little, and like 20 feet to her right. And she'll look plain as day to Turkus and Uncommon. What are you doing?
Just
Do you speak Undercommon?
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, she used a spoken language?
She's been speaking Undercommon. I speak
That's why I asked.
Undercommon
Are
also.
her lips moving and words coming out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I could have cast tongues and I could have just been in this conversation. Too
Too
late now.
late for that. It's kind of late for that.
Do I see Turkus also now that I know she's looking?
Mm-hmm. He's slightly glowing because his necklace. Slightly though.
I'm gonna
Like-
go.
Yeah, so much for
Like-
my 23
like if you-
on stealth.
Like if both of you didn't have like dark vision, like it would have been even harder to see them. Like
In common.
like Lathea, it would have to roll halfway high on perception, but you
In
guys can
common,
easily see stuff.
Even his
I'm
23
gonna
stealth?
ask Turkus to come over here. I'll be like, hey Turkus, come over here. Ready?
Fine. Fine. I go back.
I'm gonna go to him and be like, this is Turkus. He's our gnome.
He's normally in the garden, but it rains. We had to keep him inside.
I'm a gnome, not a gremlin.
Oh god, this could be really bad. I'm gonna take out Henry. Lovely Henry. And like,
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I'm so scared. I'm
About
trying-
this time, her mouth
The bubble ran
opens
again.
and she would just gasp. What is that?
Oh god, I thought she was gonna like bite him.
If the bubble ran again. If the bubble ran again.
I would. Okay, hold on. Stop. Pause. I explained. If I cast the bubble, then they could just do shit around it. That doesn't help us here, because they could just dig underneath it and we'd fall into a pit as soon as it came off. Or covered in webbing and we'd be stuck permanently. The bubble is not an option.
So we fight or we die.
Yeah,
This-
same as always.
The usual.
Well,
Oh,
this
I'm
is
gonna-
working.
But
This
maybe
is
we don't
working.
have to fight. Maybe we can,
Ironically, this is
maybe we
working
can
out
do this
damn
real
well,
quick.
so I'm kind of intrigued.
This is Henry. He's what's called a squirrel. He's my friend. I've taken him with me on all my journeys. Please let
And
me-
about this time, because you say friend, not pet, she will start talking to Henry in Undercommon. Hello.
Oh, he doesn't speak.
You have friends that you can't speak to.
Well, you know, sometimes you have different ways of understanding each other.
Surface people are kind of weird, apparently.
We are, yes.
Can you? I have a suggestion. You can try to explain him why are we here? We are here to close the portal. That's clear.
No.
That's not why we're here. We're here to rescue miners. I have no
Yes.
idea about the portal.
Actually, oh, we don't.
We're here
actually.
to rescue miners to get the boom powder to go blow up the other cavern.
Yes.
But why we're here, us greater cause here, where we need to be, maybe the portal is where we need to be.
Mute.
But I
haven't
don't-
said-
Maybe
I haven't
everything
said
It is a
like
mute
red
point
portal.
because only Turkus knows.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
Only
Because
Turkish
Maybe
we
everything
don't
was
talk to
breadcrumbs
each other.
get us down here.
and Turkish hasn't say anything.
And right now, Raina's fucking hissing out in Undercommon like a fucking weirdo.
And I
Is
can't
Turkey
see
good?
a portal from where I am, right? I wasn't able to see a portal as I was
No, it
sneaking
was
around.
invisible as fuck. last
Even
time.
the last portal was invisible. You would get once you get really close to it, it would like shimmer, but it will still be transparent. So no, you haven't been able to see it.
Think Stargate.
But you haven't. Tom, is Turkish going to say anything?
Poor Henry's gonna like poop in my hand.
I mean, I'm kind of afraid of the giant spider.
Oh, it's towering over you. Like counting her head, it's probably like 10 feet tall.
It's also a spider with
Okay,
a human
it's
attached to it. This
It's all up. God damn it. I never thought I was going to say this, but it's all up to Reina.
Up to Raina and her charisma.
Party confidence in Reina. On a
Yeah.
scale of 1 to we're fucked.
It's like this is the rock situation from Critical Role. You have to somehow convince it to fuck off and abandon this mountain. Sucks to be you.
It's all up to you.
Great.
But
no pressure.
well, I had the action ready. If she tries to attack, I'm attacking.
I don't think she's gonna try to attack.
She
Yes.
would
Just in
just
case.
very plainly ask, "Your friend here, can he talk our language?"
Referring to Henry?
Which friend, Henry or Turkus?
The little one, and she'll point towards Turkus, not Henry.
Okay.
I mean, Henry's also little. No, I'm the only one who can speak this language in our group.
And she'll just switch over to Elvish. Can they speak this language?
Yeah,
and now half the party speaks.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
More people speak Elvish, yes.
And she would look at Turkus. There's this one.
Yes.
What is your name?
She
Honeycrisp.
will act like she doesn't even hear Nemo, and she'll kind of bend down a little bit, but it's like now it's like towering over you almost. Like it's very intimidating, almost so. It's like that far away from taking a con save, but what was you doing?
I have this. I was really curious what was inside there. I'm just an inquisitive person.
Deception.
Make a deception roll. The day the Turkus is just trying to lie out of the place.
Ooh,
17.
17?
Do we have a passive for that? Because he's basically lying to us and her.
I don't care if he lies to me. I could give two shits.
I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm trying to not let her
She
know
seems
that I have
unaffected
this.
about what you just said.
We don't know what did you doing.
She didn't
That's
rage
know
and
that I
rip
have
your
this
arms off or
magical
anything. I see.
We're an interesting group.
I still say you should leave. And like she's starting to get a face of concern on her face.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Okay, here's the thing. So, we were told that we had to. I'll speak in Elvish, so Nemo and Turkus can understand me. We were told that we have to come here to do something that we need to do, and maybe that thing is to get you out of here. Because I need to do something I need to do before I can go save my dying boyfriend who's about to get his head chopped off. I'm sure, like, lady to lady. I'm sure you got some handsome.
Yeah, I had to bite my sister's head off.
Right, that's difficult. That wasn't easy.
Make a persuasion roll.
Make a persuasion.
Can I get anything from her to how worried she is, or how long do we have?
Jesus Christ.
Every second that goes by, it seems like she's only concerned for Reyna. But it seems like she's starting to get more and more nervous each second that goes by.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so
Can I turn my back to, like, the way I'm picturing it, we've got Spider, and then like Reyna and Nemo and I are kind of up here, and then Marvin and Lethea are kind of
like back there.
us.
Yeah.
Can I like put my back to the Spider and just kind of show Marvin and Lethea that the necklace is glowing?
Sure.
Just hold it up and just point.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Well,
okay.
we need to handle this like now.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we now know where this thing came from.
I think so. What you're worried about is your mom and dad, king and queen of this
pause.
Spiderland.
Nemo, do you still have the Book of Lore? Or did you give it back
Yes.
to me?
No, you have it. You have it.
Can I try and go through the Book of Lore to see if I can find anything on this thing? Like pictures, basically? While they're talking.
She'll look at you. Do you know what a drow is?
Do I know what a drow is?
Do you? Probably not.
I don't think it would have come up with
Wait,
my family.
how did you learn Undercommon then?
Yeah, maybe undercommon, like make intelligent roll.
I like that. How? Just because I speak undercommon
Maybe-
doesn't mean I learned it from a native citizen.
True, but it means you had to at least known what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Like-
No.
General
Wait, what am I making
education
it?
about the Underdark.
Fuck.
16.
You would know that they're complete black-skinned people that looks like they're elvish. Besides that, they have white hair. They seem sensitive to sunlight, and they're not like your people.
Yeah,
They're very savage and rogue-like, and they don't put a lot of stock in feelings. More
But
favors.
She's different.
Right, she's half spider.
You don't know what exactly all that is, but the thing coming out of the spider seems to be drow.
Yes, I know of the drow.
Well, then you know that if I let you live, if they find out, they would kill me and all of you.
Which is why I'm saying get out in the world. See the sun. See the trees. Meet squirrels like Henry, who's awesome. Get one for yourself. Carry it with you. Have a party.
Reyna,
Where
the
I'm
best
from.
worst brochure to the surface ever.
Where I'm from.
This is how we're going to die. This is the thing we came right
And
here.
we
This is
can't
the
even help
gimmick.
because we have no idea what the hell anybody's saying.
I've
And all I'm thinking is we've got to get Turkus over to do whatever he's got to do.
I've been to the Fate once, and I've seen people like you, but they're
Oh.
much lighter skinned than you, and they reacted quite badly to my appearance.
Fucking racist.
Your elves are the ones who put the drow in here.
I don't know if people will accept me.
Well, here's the thing. People don't even accept me sometimes. Like, they think I'm weird, and they think I shouldn't carry heads on my...
About this time she's going to butt in, they tried to kill me, calling me a beast.
Okay, well, that was very rude. But you know,
Not gonna lie, I would attack that spider too.
some people are like that, but there are also good people. Like, look at the
The
people
longer
I
this
met.
goes on, you probably see less and less as that what you're seeing is some kind of beast, and more it's a person that's been
Exactly.
attached somehow to a spider.
Wait.
So she was
It's all like smooth
like
and it looks
natural,
quote
yeah.
unquote natural.
You just
but, like,
realized that.
But like
You-
she started as a person, probably.
probably.
It's a centaur with a giant spider and a drow.
And the thing that you're talking to is definitely intelligent and is like a human or elf or dwarf.
Okay. I get it that they were mean to you, but I really think that I could hook you up, girl. I could hook you up so good. I know people and places. I know elves all over my country, my continent. I know princes.
Gnomes, you know,
Gnomes. We know
two of
humans.
them.
We know dwarves. We know dragonborn. Who's to say that you also can't help save the world?
Make
giants?
one last persuasion roll.
Giants are cool.
As a bead of sweat is like going down her temple.
I don't have time to cast enhanceability on myself, do I? Now she would notice it. It's a. Please, please,
that's
please,
a picture
please.
of what.
Wow.
What I needed.
Okay, in
And
chat, I'd like
all
the
the
picture to what we're talking
kindness
to.
and everything that you've been building up in this chemistry will just fade from her eyes. And she'll just start smiling that really evil looking smile. If you leave now, I'll let you leave. But the rest must die. And about this time, a spider web shoots up from her butt onto the ceiling, and she just goes up it.
Oh, what the?
All right.
That's what the
And
dark vision?
about that time, we're gonna take our break.
Yeah.
Guys, I tried so
Easy,
hard.
Rita.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Easy.
The thing we're talking to isn't chat. Just minus the fire.
Guys, I tried so hard. I'm so
Yeah, you tried. That's okay. But this is
I was trying
this
to
is
at least get rid of one of them for a fight.